a peach, a pineapple, ham, throw it in the back of a good time van.
Shut up, dude.
Alright, so welcome to another exciting edition of the Comic Blender. This is number 21. Again, we have Matt with us. We were going for a while there, going back and forth between Brewski and Matt, but Brewski fell off somewhere in there. But we got Matt with us. We got Matt.
Good stuff.
First of all, I want to let y'all know we did get some good responses on the email.
Yeah.
We did get a letter from the editor of the digest
Really?
of Archie Comics.
And what'd they say?
He said he likes the show. They watch it all the time. He offered some inside scoop on upcoming Archie stories. So that'll be sweet. I'm stoked.
Some Archie.
Send me some, pal. I want to check some of that out. Actually,
Big shout out to Archie.
So again, write us at comicblender@bobscomics.com. Let us know. We also did start a MySpace, so if you want to check us out on MySpace, we're there. You get to see sales online, events,
upcoming
blah, blah,
stuff.
blah. A lot of fun stuff. There's a couple of clips from the Comic Blender I do update every week. The new one on there. So check us out. So
let's talk about comics now.
Be my friend on MySpace. Be my friend.
You're kind of creepy, dude. You're singing and everything. Let's talk about the top 5.
Let's get the top 5. Top 5 of the week. It was this big,
superb week.
It's a big little week. So anyways, go for it, man.
Number 5. I'm giving it out to Rush City. Number 4.
Righteous.
Called the Running the Clock. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it before. It's on number 4 right now. It's a 6 shot. It kind of reminds me of the movie Transporter. What this dude is, they hire him up. Hey, I need you to find this guy for me. I'll pay you a certain amount of money. In this case, this guy's going to give him $1 million just to find his twin brother. But what he doesn't know is this guy's going to try to kill his twin brother.
Right on.
And so it's interesting how it's going to play out. You should definitely check it out. If you like Dark Horse, The Hire, it's the exact same concept pretty much. Chuck Dixon's writing it and Timothy Green doing the writing.
Is this an ongoing or a limited series?
Well, right now it's only going to number 6.
Sweet.
And what I like about it is he sweet ride the Pontiac Solstice.
Right on.
Sporting that. If you didn't notice, it was on the back of DC Comics.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
I usually don't. I was thinking about this last night. I wonder how many people actually pay attention to the ads at the back of comic books.
I didn't really.
Write me a letter if y'all pay attention to the ads at the back of comic books.
Yeah.
Write me a letter if you do that. All right. Sweet. So Rush City, DC title. Didn't Black Canary pop up in that a couple issues back?
She did.
Right on.
She had the hots for Rush, actually. And that was good. Who doesn't like Black Canary hitting on him? What about you? What's number 4 on your list?
Well, I've talked about this before. Back in the 90s, it was a little favorite of mine, but it's even more so now that they revamped it and they're pushing it down our throats now. Wildstorm's only title that I read, Gen 13 is number 4. Gail Simone and Sonny Lee are doing this. Sonny Lee's an awesome artist, and Gail Simone has an awesome, witty writing style. He's pretty humorous in this book. What I liked about this is that on this issue, it wasn't so much gaining ground as far as storyline and progressing to something that all the questions that have been building up, none of them are really getting answered just yet.
Oh.
But there's some cool stuff happening within it. For instance, there's this guy, Reverend Tommy. He's he runs this church, this mega church, and he's basically one of these evangelist guys. And he's sitting there. This guy comes in and he's like, "Hey man, everybody's waiting for you out there. You have a sermon. You know, it's a televised event. Everybody's waiting for you out there." He's like, "You know what? When you're a kid, you're waiting to get old. And when you're old, you're waiting to be a kid." And it's cool how he explains the whole thing. It's just an awesome. Again, Gail Simone has a great writing style, and it's something to appreciate. So why don't you go ahead and check that one out? It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Now, I don't know if it's as good as my next pick.
The cover was seen on Gen 13.
I know, it was. He had the rocking that whole iPod going. But, it's nothing. So Star Wars, baby. Star Wars is back. You better believe it. You better believe it.
Right on.
Star Wars Legacy, number 7. Broken Apart, part 6 of the story arc that's going on. Oh, it's sweet, dude. John Ostrander is writing it, and John Dursuma.
Yeah.
Perfect team for Star Wars, I think,
Sweet.
right now, especially what's happening right at this point. Pretty much, it's 2 generations down from Luke Skywalker,
Right on.
his son Cade Skywalker, and throughout this whole comic, Cade doesn't want to be with the Force at all.
Mm-hmm.
But in this comic, he finally makes a choice. Is a pivotal point in the comic where is Cade gonna make a decision, go join the Force or just be a regular bounty hunter? Because that's what he does. You get some sweet action, some new Sith Lords out there, and you gotta check it out. If you're a big Star Wars fan, you need to check it out. I loved it.
And actually, I am a pretty big Star Wars fan, and recently the only thing I've been following is Dark Times. That one has a really cool art style, but the Legacy, I picked up the first couple of them, and I don't know.
Kind of fell out of it.
I just have too many titles, dude. It's hard to keep up with all this
It
stuff,
is,
dude.
it is.
It really is. It's
You got
a
narrow it
full-time
down.
job. Full-time job to keep up with all this stuff.
I love to
Anyway.
read. What can I say?
Right on. Well, there's something I love to read, and it's easy because there's no commitment. There's indie mini titles. I love it, and there was one that came out from Arcadia Studios, or Arcadia Studios Press, Okko, Cycle of Waters, and this is by Hub. I believe
Same people that did Killer. If you haven't
Yeah.
read Killer, check it out. Same publisher. Great comic.
Yeah, this is issue 1 of 4. It is a miniseries, like I said. No commit. Now, Hub, apparently he's doing the writing and the art on this one. And if you know, as you can see probably by now, is this thing has beautiful art in it. It's nice and clean. The colors do it a lot of justice and favors on that one. So, what this is basically about is there's he's a Ronin. His name is Okko, and he has a little group of followers that help him out on things. He has a big boy named Nerbuo that starts off the storyline, and he's hanging out on this little island that they're just waiting for Okko to come back from this errand or bounty that he's taken out on this demon. He's basically a demon hunter. So what it was is while he was away, pirates raid the little island that the rest of his team is on. They take all these geishas off the island. They kidnap them and all this. And there's a lot of action throughout the book. Action. And by the end of it, what's going to be the driving force of this book is them trying to track down one specific one. I don't remember her name, but they've been calling her, what is it, the Little Carp. Little Carp. You don't know what a carp is. It's a fish.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It sounds like Constantine, like they hunting down demons, like
Yeah, but it's all like Oriental style stuff. You know, the demons look really wicked. You know, it's a beautiful book. Just beautiful stuff, man.
Oh, cool.
So check it out. Do yourself a favor.
not a commitment. Check it out.
No commit. Anyways, brings us to number 1 of the top 5.
Great.
And these are always something that I can never pass up.
I have to give you kudos on it. You recommended it last week.
Mythos Ghost Rider.
Number 1.
Paul Jenkins and Paulo Riviera still doing me justice.
Doing
It's
you
awesome
justice,
stuff.
huh? I love it how they're giving it made you feel the feelings of the character as it was going through the comics.
Exactly.
And that's what most comics don't have nowadays.
Yeah, it really gets you in touch with Blaze, his character growing up, how he lost his mother, how he lost his father, blah, blah, blah. And that's what these things are, is basically revamping the classic origins of these characters.
Getting you
and
pumped up.
they give, just pack it full of emotion, something that the older comics slightly lacked, you know, not and so it's just powerful read. It's good stuff, man.
It
And
is.
you can't miss them. And by the way, these things book. I don't know if you know that.
Oh,
these
yeah.
things go
Book.
through the roof. So pick
I'm
them
sure
up.
this one's gonna book because of the movie.
We still, yeah, definitely. We still got a good handful of these left. So if you want to come by, pick one up.
Pick one up.
Pick
Hit
one
it
up.
We'll send it to you.
That's right.
Number 1.
Well, that's all for now on the top 5. But guess what? We have a cover of the week for you. Check this out.